So the Dolphins scored 70 points. Big deal. It's the Denver Broncos, for God's sakes. Let's go.
On your mark, get set. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning. Kevin Durant, you should have left California.
This Bronsexual upset me in having to bring this teenage idiot from Wisconsin into a sports conversation. Are you really surprised that the Cowboys are giving up on Ezekiel Elliott?
Whoa. Hell no. Well, no one cares about baseball.
Bitch, are you for real?
All right, time to get this party started. Good morning. Welcome to the Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. It is September 25th. Glad to have y'all with us on CSTV, on BS3 TV, and YouTube for our video, and SM Sports, WIRU, and WQEE for our audio. And our audio network is growing because in the next couple of days, or next couple of weeks, I beg your pardon, we plan to add 2 new stations, both of them in the Pacific Northwest. And we're going to go ahead and get this party started. The Playmaker standing by. He'll join us for segment 2. And this is probably going to be the quickest whip around you will ever see. Whip Around presented by Fanatics, officially licensed everything. Deion Sanders' message after Colorado's blowout loss at Oregon: you better get me right now. And he's right, because once he really builds that team, they're going to be tough to compete with for quite a few years, and an extension will happen in the process. Marcus Freeman, the head coach of Notre Dame, explains his massive gaffe by having only 10 players on the field against Ohio State for Ohio State's winning touchdown. I'll explain it in 2 words. You fool. Scary how much the Astros see themselves in the young Orioles. The Orioles are really pushing hard, and I absolutely love it. Quarterback Derek Carr of the Saints knocked out with a shoulder injury in the loss to the Packers. Why'd you lose to the Packers? Equipment at Soldier Field totaling $100,000 was stolen. I'll hit that tomorrow. And finally, Usher confirmed as the Super Bowl halftime show headliner. That's a whip around presented by Fanatics. Told y'all to be quick. Ryan McCarthy at the bottom of this hour, And the Playmaker will join me in 2.5 minutes. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Back in the flash.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green. And the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personnel.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green. And the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
Everything Boston. I love you morons. You kids from the block. New Edition.
Dear whatever the law firm is. Sincerely, the U.S. Supreme Court.
Ben Affleck. Matt Damon. Go yourself again, Jason Whitlock.
Ready to hang with some fellas who know football? Let's ride. LC Muscles 28.
I think they're the most overrated defense in the league.
Steel Sermon.
We did not trail for a single second.
Tiny Tim.
McCarthy is a bonehead.
A Pizzle 90.
I'm going with my boys. Fins up, baby.
Get ready for the Four Horsemen of Peckham's. Every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central on YouTube. Poppy J.
You got the option to cry for the government. You got the option to protest. You got the option to keep buying. But this is also an option.
Wise El Jefe.
We're the first tech geeks. We're the first gamers. We're the first everything. Everything. Like Gen X's, we are the ones.
BS3 Network proudly presents the crew from the New York boroughs who never wants that smoke. Nah, they want that fire. Poppy J and Wise El Jefe. Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Snowman in the Morning continues on this Monday, 14 after the hour, to the Fanatics Feedback Zone. Michael 3000, the first one in, says, good morning, guys. Good morning to you. So to Seriously Larry, our own Sick Diggy from Scandinavia, from Norway, I beg your pardon, joins. And I believe there's an ad in there somewhere. Sports media proliferating the typo that the Dolphins scored 70 points. That ain't a typo. That actually happened. The Whip Around is brought to you by Slam Hard Barbecue. Tastes so good, you better kiss and tip your waitress. I do that every morning, and I do that every day. Sam just joins us, says, good morning, chat. What are your thoughts about the Denver game? I'll offer those in a minute. And then Sick Diggy backs it up with an straight out of hell hot sauce. The fiery hot sauce, all the way from hell. And some people need to be sent back to hell, Sean Payton included. I said it. 7:24. I got somebody to bring on.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic, but I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
does that always make me laugh? Here's the playmaker, Darnell Sallins. He joins right now. Good morning, playmaker. Deep breath.
The Lord is good. The Lord is good.
He most certainly is.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. That's pretty much what this weekend was.
What did he give you that was taken away?
Good Lord, because Saturday, I hated Saturday. And then yesterday happened.
I won't ask why you hated Saturday. There's some obvious answers to that. Lame freaking Kiffin.
Oh my goodness. Hey, somebody's missing from the chat. Where is he?
Who are you looking for?
Cole, you too late. You should already know what's coming. I don't even know why you even type that in. You already know what's coming. Somebody's missing.
And Playmaker is giggling. You should worry. I'm not, but you should.
Oh my goodness. I can't do what I want to do till he shows up. He's not in the chat yet, so I'm out to wait. But oh my goodness.
Yes, you can.
What a day yesterday was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, first off, so I'm gonna do Cole a little favor. I'm gonna do Cole a little, but the show will be going off the rail. I hope you know that. But I'm gonna do you a little favor first. One of the team was ranked in the top 10 last year for defenses wise, even though they had a terrible record because of their offense.
There's a few teams like that.
That defense didn't show up in South Beach yesterday.
Oh, sure didn't.
That defense got turned inside out. They ain't know what was right or left. They ain't know what was up and what was down. They ain't know nothing.
I kind of expected the Dolphins to score 50 on that so-called defense, but I didn't expect 70. I'll give you that, but damn.
If you ain't watched the game, you can see why they scored 70.
Because the defense.
Every time I turned around, they didn't know where the ball was at.
3 plays in. 3.
They didn't know where the ball was at.
3 plays in.
I want to tell you how good this is. Even the cameraman didn't even know where the ball was at.
Mm-hmm.
That's how bad Miami offense was yesterday.
Several times.
Not even the cameraman knew where the ball was at.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, dang, the Miami Dolphins yesterday looked like the Showtime Lakers on the football field.
I better do this for you right now then. Sean Payton, sit down.
Well, you
Now,
did say you had. I mean, not me, you. You don't want to say you had some people. I ain't think Sean Payton would be the first one on the list, but I mean, Sean Payton, like, jeez, you got your ass whooped yesterday. Let's just call it what it is. And no, I'm not throwing any blame on Russell Wilson. Not today. Oh no, because that defense, how you give up 70 points in a 60-minute? They scored more points than minutes in a game.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. There are 60 minutes in a game. The Dolphins scored 70. 10 touchdowns.
1966.
And then you have a backfield, okay? A backfield that combined for 8 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 of the 10 touchdowns came from the Miami backfield. Like, I mean, this whole thing with Sean Payton and Russell Wilson, that's done for a week, at least a week, because Russell Wilson put up 20. If they probably put up more if Cortland Sutton can hold on to the freaking ball.
4 drop passes.
And a fumble, which led to one of them 10 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on to the freaking ball, you wide receiver.
He wants to say something else, folks, but he's like bleeping himself. Go on.
I'm being cordial right now, okay?
I know you are. I know you are.
Because this ain't even nothing close to what I'm finna bring on the hot seat. This is nothing even close. Because I don't even care about Sean Payton. Okay, I don't care about the Denver Broncos. All right. And my point of, and you know the thing is, Sean Payton is at the wrong organization anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He should be farther west than where he at.
Are we talking
And
about
those
Los
of you
Angeles?
who don't know what I'm talking about, there's a quarterback that can use him right now named Justin Herbert.
Oh, yes, he wasn't gonna coach that team.
Because the incompetence of the Chargers organization.
And the luck from yesterday.
I'm gonna say that for hour two. I'm gonna say that for hour two because that guy gonna.
You won't be able to get to it because I'm gonna beat you.
You know what,
to it.
ladies and gentlemen? Today, y'all gonna this week. I'm gonna say this week, y'all gonna get something that y'all never seen before. There's gonna be guys who actually won this week that's still gonna get flamed.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I'm doing something on president. Even though you won, I got some people I'm still flaming. Because darn it, I got flamethrowers today. I got a firestorm tomorrow. If I make it to tomorrow, because
you'll make it.
So much don't went on this weekend. That's a lot to go
You'll
around.
make it. You'll make it.
But Sean Payton, man, I understand the press conference. Yeah, I felt your pain during that press conference because that reporter was let's be honest, he was actually digging in. I know you said it was embarrassing, and I know you spoke on it, but this was an historical performance, dude. The man don't want to talk about it no more. He answered the first time. He wants to move on. He don't want to hear nobody being historical, and he's on the bad side of it. He got his teeth kicked in by the fastest team in America. Now I might have some Olympians might come after me for saying that, but they showed a graphic on Get Up, and the 6 fastest people were all Miami Dolphins. What does that tell you? By the way, that did not include Jaden Water, who's injured. I'm gonna say that again. They showed a graphic, Snowman, on Get Up of the fastest people in the NFL this year. A graphic, right?
On what?
On players in the National Football League as the fastest running players today. And we talking miles per hour, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There was 6 people it was 6 names on that list. All of them were the Miami Dolphins.
And you're surprised why?
And it didn't include Jaden Waddle, who's injured.
Mm-hmm.
What does that tell you? They didn't know where the ball was at. And they got too many fast people before a defense to keep up. So guess what? Denver is Denver. It is what it is. But that darn Miami Dolphins team, they got speed everywhere. And you can't coach. You can't coach speed. Darn it, you got to deal with Tyreek Hill running all through your defense. Now you got 2 running backs that can run up to 25 miles per hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's just terrible. They got 2 running backs that can run up to 25 miles per hour. 2 running backs. They got running backs that run up sub 4.3 40. If 8 pizzas around, you might want to be celebrating because I don't know how you gonna stop this offense. Because good gracious, if they healthy, good luck stopping them because they are fast as I don't know what.
Mm.
And you can't stop. The only way you can stop speed is physicality. But if you can't touch them, how can you be physical? You got to touch these brothers. All right, I'm gonna pass it to Snowman real quick because Ryan McCarthy coming up, and I got a feeling he gonna need all.
He needs all 35 minutes of therapy.
He gonna need all of it. So I'm gonna pass it to Snowman right now.
Get up, Sean Payton. There's no way Sean Payton would have coached the Chargers. There's just no way.
And that's why the Chargers are.
Oh, I know. That's why the
What's
Chargers are where they are. And they'll forever be where they are. I got a few things to say about. You know what? Screw it. Give me this dog on camera. San Diego Chargers got lucky yesterday. Got lucky because you're playing the Minnesota Vikings, who are going to go 1-15-1, and you're playing Kirk Two Chainz Cousins up in Minnesota. Why is Brandon Staley still employed? Why? I'm going to have Jay Spivey on later, and he's going to really, really dig into that. But why is Brandon Staley still employed? Why is Justin Herbert being coached by this fraud? Why don't the Chargers run the doggone football the way they need to run the football? I didn't catch part of the Vikings radio broadcast yesterday, but I can only imagine Paul Allen needing the same couch that Ryan McCarthy is going to have a little bit later. And going back to the Denver game, why did Cortland Sutton look like Kadarius Toney? Yeah, thank you, Banks. Kitten Banks is asking the same question. Why is Brandon Staley still employed? See, I say that name and Banks goes off. Come here, Banksy. This little one right here, all I have to do is mention Brandon Staley, and he starts shaking, he starts meowing. Hi, big fella. And that happens. You are lucky, San Diego, that you played Kirk Two Chainz Cousins in Minnesota. Minnesota's not going to be the only one-win team in the NFL this year. I predict there are going to be at least 4 of them. And one of them will be the Denver Broncos. And Vance Joseph, you are well beyond your time. You need to go. You need to get an actual defensive coordinator. If I were every member of the Miami Dolphins, I'd go on strike and say, no, let me change that. I got a little ahead of myself because I got coffee waiting for me at the next break. If I were Denver Broncos, I'd go on strike. After that ass whooping they took yesterday, I said, we're not going to do this until we actually get a defensive coordinator because Vance Joseph ain't it. If I were the San Diego Chargers, I'd go on strike there too by saying we're not playing another down for Brandon Staley ever. Either he goes or we go. Now, this is just me. This is my old get off my lawn takes, and this is me wanting total anarchy. And I will save a big piece of my total anarchy for the second hour when it concerns the Arlington football team. Get the hell up, Brandon Staley.
Before we go to a break, if you know any Cowboys fans, have them report to the show, please. We have some gifts to send them because we feel they pay.
I don't. F them. I can't stand the Cowboys.
Hey,
I haven't been able to stand.
Hey.
What?
Remember, we got a
What?
surprise for them. You can't ruin it yet. We need them in here to get them the surprise.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. Because there's some people there's some Cowboy fans that are already listening. F them.
That is true, but I need them in the chat.
Cowboys.
I need them to respond in the chat. Show up. Show your face. You like to do a lot of talking. Guess what? Show your face, Cowboys. Come on.
If that
No.
keeps on giving.
No, okay.
You sent me yesterday.
Even though I don't drink coffee, but I guess I'm gonna be sipping some coffee today because a good.
Oh, we all are.
A very good brother needs some real help right now.
And we're going to bring him in about 4 minutes. And he's going to go off. I know he is. Coffee with McCarthy is next.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Sorry.
Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
Interesting.
I fired the first shot because I was tired of him sending these memes about the Cowboys. So I fired the first few shots. And I need to be able to win this weekend to fire some more shots. And yeah, I am petty. I am upset. We are 0-10 the last 10 games. Something has to change. Something has to change. So, Giants, please listen to me. I'm begging you. Win. I need to end this. I need to be able to respond to Cowboy fans and not with my head bowed down. So let's go, Giants. I'm starting a new thing. Dallas.
Oh, Lord.
Everything Boston. I love you morons. New Kids on the Block, New Edition.
Dear whatever the law firm is. Sincerely, the U.S. Supreme Court.
Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. Go yourself again, Jason.
Ready to hang with some fellas who know football? Let's ride. LC Muscles 28.
I think they're the most overrated defense in the league.
Steel Sermon.
We did not trail for a single second.
Tiny Tim.
McCarthy is a bonehead.
A Pizzle 90.
I'm going with my boys. Fins up, baby!
Get ready for the Four Horsemen of Pick'ems. Every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central on YouTube. Poppy J.
You got the option to cry for the government. You got the option to protest. You got the option to keep buying, but this is also an option.
Wise El Jefe.
We're the first tech geeks. We're the first gamers. We're the first everything. Everything. Like Gen X's, we are the ones.
BS3 Network proudly presents the crew from the New York boroughs who never wants that smoke. Nah, they want that fire. Poppy J and Wise El Jefe. Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Dr. K, for that. SNWMN Multimedia on Twitter and Snowman Multimedia on all of our other social media outlets. Ryan McCoffey is going to be a little bit late, so we'll wait for him to come on.
It is that bad. Damn.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Hold on.
Louder. Staying on a loop until Ryan gets here.
Oh, you want to play back? Hold on, wait a minute.
Play it again. Play it again.
Hold on.
Paging Victor Locke. Paging Victor Locke. All right, you can kill it.
The Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals.
We'll get to that during hour 2. This Coffee with McCarthy is presented by Invader Coffee. Go to invadercoffee.com. Use the code Snowman for 15% off of your order. And by jokingly, Steph Curry Cognac. One shot and it's lights out. All right, where's the bottle?
I need something stronger than liquor after that mess yesterday. Because here's the thing.
This is
Hold
for you, Ryan.
on.
This is for you.
Hold on. Let
This is for you.
me get myself together because I'm still laughing at the Cowboys right now. Hold on. Let me get serious because this is serious time for me.
And
Playmaker serious? What?
Yeah.
I'm laughing at the Cowboys, man.
We all
I've been waiting on this.
We
I
all
didn't think it'd come to the expense of the Cardinals,
top,
but
top of hour 2, we'll get into that. But right now, couch number 15 is open for Mr. McCarthy. And
can I have couch number 14? That was my little league number.
Done.
Man, you can have couch. You can.
We're going to do a double. Listen, we're going to do a double play for Ryan McCarthy. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a double play from Greg Nettles.
Nah, don't go nowhere, Victor. Oh no, don't go nowhere. Cause guess what? The Montgomery Republic of the Cowboys set you up for this.
Mm-hmm.
So hour 2, you and them in trouble.
Let me do a double play for Ryan McCarthy from Greg Nettles to Derek Jeter to Don Mattingly. Here's part 1. Eat it. McCarthy, floor is yours.
Let's flashback to 2 weeks ago today.
Mm-hmm.
4 plays. 4 plays.
4.
75 seconds.
That is
4 plays.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron Rodgers' season is done. Joe Douglas should have been on the horn with every available NFL quarterback who was a free agent on midnight, September 12th.
Uh-huh.
Because what I witnessed yesterday was, I can't put it into words. I can't put it into words how upsetting this performance made me. I was trying to prevent public apoplexy in my local watering hole. And the patrons there, the business there, they love me. They love me. Whenever I come in, hey, preacher, Ryan, preacher, what's going on, buddy? Not much.
Mr. McCarthy, before you go on, I did see reports that said Matt Ryan and Carson Wentz did reach out to the Jets and they said no. I seen reports on that.
Well, better get him back in the line because this season, and I'm waiting for Cole to play the train, is quickly going off the rails. Please indulge me.
You keep going while I find what I need to find for you. But yeah, when I give you the cue, matter of fact, I'll give you a bonus. New York Jets season after the first 4 plays.
Bitch, please.
Thank you, Red Fox. Rest in power.
Please, rest in power.
Yeah.
Where's that doggone? Yeah. I'll give you this one.
Yeah, it's been 15 of those to a certain team.
Playmaker, with all due respect, please don't remind me that. Because I have to hear it from Patriots fans again, that this team is owned by Bill Belichick. Not the Patriots, the Jets. They're not owned by Woody Johnson. They're owned by Bill Belichick. I have to hear it for 15 consecutive games. I have to hear it from good friends who are Patriots fans. I have to hear it from a certain podcaster who we won't say on this program because Snowman has banned it. I have to hear it from every single Patriots fan online. I have to hear it, and I can't take this anymore. I can't take this. I cannot take another moment of Zach Wilson as quarterback of the New York Football Jets. I cannot take it anymore.
I
cannot
posed
take
a
it.
question on Facebook.
I'm not done.
Let him go, Playmaker. Let him cook.
I'm not done. I have to come on this program every single Monday to account for what the Jets have done the previous day. I had to do that. I had to do that for the last half of last season. I've had to do this for the last 2 games this season so far. And it's only week 3. Week 3.
This is for you. And this also for not including McCarthy, who actually thinks, who actually watches the game, who actually observes the game, and who actually knows the game. But for the rest of Gang Green with rose-colored glasses, I offer the following 2 words.
You fool!
Go on, sir.
Yeah. Jets Nation, or Jets, or whatever we call ourselves. I don't know what we call ourselves. I don't care. But every single Jets fan this morning is ready to have Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh put on a pillar and thrown out of Florham Park, of the offices of Florham Park, New Jersey, because they did not do their due diligence. They did not do their due diligence. They're not. Joe Namath said it yesterday. I'm going to try to pull up the exact quote that he said. Please hold. I'm looking it up.
Live research, folks.
Live research on air. Real-time research.
Real-time research presented by BetUS.com, where the game begins. There we go.
Here it is.
We got
All right, I found it.
All right, go.
I found it.
Go.
All right. And he said, and I quote, "I'm starting to wonder if Zach's playing like he's being coached. He's making choices that are not intuitive to the quarterback position." Close quote.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on a minute. Would you be so kind as to read that again, please?
Sure.
Joe Namath said,
No, I'm gonna help you out. Quote.
He said, I'm trying to find it again. Here it is. "I'm starting to wonder if Zach's playing like he's being coached. He's making choices that are not intuitive to the quarterback position."
Close quote. And with that thought in mind,
and I'm starting to wonder the same thing too. I'm starting to wonder the same thing too, because he's not playing. They're not. I mentioned this last week on "Oh No, We Suck Again" Monday, which is in lieu of Victory Monday on No Credentials Required.
I absolutely love that soundbite.
Thank you. I'm starting to wonder.
We suck again.
We suck again.
The first part is you can do it, and then yesterday happened, and then you get, "Oh no, we suck again," which could actually fit a few teams, but these are the Jets, and that's who we're talking about.
Thank you, Waterboy.
Thank you,
Waterboy. I would rather have him play for this in this lineup than Zach Wilson right now. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's Zach Wilson, who is not the quarterback that they thought they were drafting. And yes, take along. I'm sorry, buddy. I had to talk about the Jets again.
Listen, I spoke.
I'm stressing out my poor cat.
Listen, I spoke of the Cowboys, and Lucy and Binks went flying out of the room. So I get Ryan. I get it. Okay, two of my beloved pets. I spoke of the Cowboys, and 2 of my beloved pets went flying out of the room because Binks just gave me this look, the look that you just gave a moment ago. Yeah, Binks gave me that look in mentioning the Jets, and Lucy gave me the other look in mentioning the Cowboys. So,
why is
there you go.
So
I hear you, tag along.
So here's my curiosity. I'm wondering if it's just Zach Wilson is just a bad quarterback. The coaching is not doing their job and helping him succeed, or it's a little bit of both. I'm starting to think it's both. It's a both and. It's a both and question.
And this question, correctly posed by Ryan McCoffey, is brought to you by this institution.
So I realize that I think, even though it's not advertised,
right,
there has to be a place for stupid people. We don't know because we're not stupid, so we don't know anything about it. It's like a secret club society.
Oh my gosh.
So I come to the conclusion that he graduated from SU, stupid university. Yeah, all the stupid ass letters that go along with graduating high honors of being stupid. I can't do no more, man.
Vámonos, dominos, vámonos. Stupid University, where everyone graduates magna cum stupid.
Like, we relying Justin Fields for holding the
And
ball
anybody
for
who
5
does,
seconds.
and anybody who hasn't studied Spanish anybody who has studied Spanish knows the word "vámonos" means get the hell out of the way. Go on, Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like Zach Wilson. I swear he was on the ball for like 10 seconds.
He holds the ball for too long. He doesn't make all the correct reads. He's
Justin
just
Fields.
and yes, my guy Kevin Wilson from Belly Up's Fantasy Sports.
What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Kev? Zach Wilson must have been embarrassing not only everyone associated with the Jets, but us Wilsons as well. That means Kevin Wilson. That means Garrett Wilson. That means Mr. Wilson. That means Wilson from Home Improvement. God rest his soul.
Yes. Hey, Kevin. I want to get Kevin. I want to include
Russell Wilson.
No. Because
he
he's
said
already,
Wilson. I need an explanation. You're gonna say Wilson?
I'll answer your question. I'll answer your question.
Whose segment is this? Can I continue, please?
Russell Wilson is a pure, unadulterated embarrassment. Go on, Ryan. And Kevin, I want a piece of Belly Up Sports. We'll talk later. Go on.
Yeah. Let's ride Broncos country. I'm gonna ride that bee into the abyss. Ugh. So, all right. So listen,
in 2 weeks.
Jets Nation. Listen. Joe Douglas, Robert Saleh, please stop defending Zach Wilson. Joe Douglas, find a quarterback who is competent to play in this league and can help save this season. SOS, save our season. Because I have to come on here every Monday to account for the terribleness that is this franchise and how they play every single week. Every single week.
Keep going.
We had so much hope going into the season. We were sold this package of goods that has turned out to be spoiled. Absolutely spoiled. Because of the disastrous thing that happened on opening night on Monday night, September 11th.
5 seconds.
75 seconds and 4 plays into the season. Now you have to save the season. You have to acknowledge, eat your not just a piece of humble pie, but the entire dang pan, and accept that Zach Wilson is not meant for this league.
Is there any more humble pie left?
He is. We need an NFL worthy quarterback. I don't care if it's Matt Ryan. I don't care if it's Carson Wentz. I don't care if it's the guy in section 308 who's 5 beers deep into this game trying to out drink this misery of a season. I don't care if it's the ghost of Johnny Unitas. Get somebody in here who can do the job and do it correctly, because it's so much talent on this team is being wasted. You're wasting a generational defense. This defense, save that one play that really well. I got credit where credit's due. That's a well-designed play by Bill O'Brien yesterday that sprung the tight end loose for 68 yards yesterday.
Yep.
Otherwise, that defense
no-name tight end.
The Patriots to 6 points.
No-name tight end.
And also, please, Robert Saleh, Nathaniel Hackett, stop being so afraid. Stop being so afraid to take chances with whoever's on the field. Tim Boyle, Zach Wilson, I don't care. Stop playing afraid. During Hard Knocks, during All Access, you were just on fire, almost to the point of arrogance. I don't mind that, but can you back it up with your coaching? This offense yesterday was so afraid to take chances, check downs, wide receiver screens, running back screens. They couldn't run the ball. They took no opportunities to take it to the Patriots. And now you're 1-2, and now you're stuck wondering where do we go from here? What now?
Ladies and gentlemen,
right now, They got hyped from the play tape. That's what they did. Though they got high on Zach Wilson's pro day, and decided, yeah, we're gonna take a shot with this kid when he needed an extra year. All these quarterbacks that come out and they flame out like Justin Fields and Zach Wilson, they needed an extra year.
2 years. I'll up the ante. Go on.
But we have so many agents and so many other players and so many other factors, family saying, yeah, you could go first round, you could be the top 5 or top 10 pick, that they're appealing to the ego, and they're having faced reality. The reality is Zach Wilson should still be at BYU or should be on the bench learning this offense, learning how to be an NFL quarterback. I give him credit where credit's due in terms of his humility and saying, yeah, I got to play better. I got to learn how to play better. Well, now you got thrown into the fire, and what are you doing? Same things he did last year against the same defenses that take away the run and force you to try to win games. And what happens? Nothing. Nothing.
He didn't turn the ball over yesterday.
Through four offensive series yesterday, the Jets had -1 yard.
That is true.
Oh, I saw that.
-1 yard. And at least 10 of those plays, 10 of those plays from yesterday, I say between 10 and 15 plays yesterday went for either no yards or negative yards. Something's got to be done. Something has to be done because I'm tired. Jets fans are tired. Every single Jets content creator I've watched has saying the same thing. We're tired.
Yep.
We are tired of substandard. We're tired of broken promises. We're tired of substandard play in the NFL. The Dolphins scored 70 points yesterday. 70 points. In the modern NFL, that does not happen. It does not happen. And they could have gone for a field goal and set the all-time record, but they didn't.
No,
nope. But they didn't. So now they come in and they're facing the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football next week. Fantastic.
Yeah, I was going to say the Chiefs could have scored 70 on the Bears if they wanted to.
The Chiefs aren't going to score 70 on the Jets. I mean, knock on wood. I mean, this defense is too good to surrender 13 points to the Patriots.
They said that about the Denver Broncos, and then Tua happened. But go on.
Yeah, I'm afraid what's going to happen in November and December when the Jets play the Dolphins. But it's a long season. We don't know what the Dolphins are going to be coming into November or December.
I'm afraid for your Jets when they go to Rich Stadium in Orchard Park. I can't call it whatever the hell it's called now. It's Rich
we
Stadium.
Could be having a whole different conversation if Randall Cobb caught that ricochet.
Yeah. So I'm going to end this reality check by just saying this. Look, we're tired. We're tired. Mm-hmm. We're tired of Coach Saleh defending Zach Wilson and saying, yeah, he's making progress when it doesn't show up on the stat sheet. When it doesn't show up on the field, when he's not stretching the field with Garrett Wilson, who was going to have a breakout year this year. I thought he was going to go for 1,500 or more receiving yards. Now he's barely targeted. Now he's barely targeted because you get. I don't know. I'm just fix it. Fix this. Please fix this soon. All right,
Cousins.
At all?
Cousins.
Reality checked.
They want Cousins. They want Cousins.
I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that later.
Anyone's better.
35-year-old Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins. Really?
Yes, really. Really? Am I lying, right? This is what it's like. Trade for Kirk Cousins. Trade for Kirk Cousins.
Anything's better.
May I make a statement, please, about 2 Chainz Cousins?
Sure.
He's not prime time. It's been proven.
You do it after the Sunday night game.
No, he's in Colorado.
Ouch. Ouch.
And by the way, speaking of Colorado, I saw this coming. I saw this coming.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
As soon as they entered Pac-12 play, I said to myself, "It's gonna."
We're not there yet. We're not there.
It's gonna backfire.
We're there.
I have a question to reiterate.
Mm-hmm. And that question
Why is Zach Wilson a quarterback in the National Football League?
He should be in Canada.
I have a better question. Who actually believes Zach Wilson can be a quarterback in the NFL?
Joe Douglas, apparently. Whatever scout said, "Oh, look at this pro day." Fire that scout.
That's what.
Stop the cap.
That's what Cole commented on my post when I posted it, because I'm sitting here like, and then I saw the pass. I'm like, he does know how to throw a Hail Mary. Because good gracious, if that was caught,
stop the cap.
If that was caught by Randall,
if that was caught, I would have had to call an Uber or my sister to pick me up from the bar because I would have bought more drinks.
If Randall Cole would have caught that, we'd be having a whole different conversation because
it's gonna be a different.
It wasn't that far off.
It would and it wouldn't, because if they had caught that, if that ball would have been caught by Randall Cobb and they scored a touchdown, this discussion would still be, the discussion of Zach Wilson would still be happening. Save for the one touchdown pass at the end, if that would have been caught, we'd still be having the same discussion. Why isn't there at quarterback?
Because I'm looking at New England's offense.
Speaking of mercy,
what's going on in New England? You brought in Bill O'Brien, and this offense still don't look different.
It's Bill O'Brien, for God's sakes, the same guy who choked a 24-point lead in a playoff game.
You rather have Bill O'Brien, or would you rather have Mike Patricia and Joe Judge calling your offense?
Listen, my team is straight, okay?
No. Answer the question.
I just did.
Last year they had Joe Judge and Mike Patricia calling the offense.
Actually, Kyle Shanahan was calling our offense, so I'm good.
I ain't say the 49ers, I said the Patriots.
By the way, speaking of, I would like.
I'm not a Patriots fan, so I answered the question.
No, you didn't.
Well,
you don't want
before I go, gentlemen.
Yes,
before I go, two things. A, the palate cleanser known as hockey season starts in 2 weeks.
Thank God.
And B, only 7 more games until Aaron Boone is no longer manager of the New York Yankees.
Why is he manager in the? You know what? I'll offer my thoughts on the afternoon show. Thank you, Ryan. We love you. When is no credentials required? Is tomorrow, is it not?
The main show is tomorrow. Tonight is going to be Victory Monday, or alternative title, "Oh no, we suck again" Monday.
You got to get that sound
all the fun that's from the come.
I got it already. It's already loaded into the intro. Whenever the Jets win, it's Victory Monday. Whenever the Jets lose, it's "Oh no, we suck again."
Can you send me that? Can you send me that soundbite, please?
Sure.
There's a few teams I need to play it for. You need
Ryan cannot enjoy the rest of the show though. That's the problem.
He'll enjoy the rest.
It's get really fun.
I got. Unfortunately, I'm on phones this week, so I may be in and out. So
what actually do you do, man? I know I never bothered to ask this.
I work for a health insurance company.
Do you work from home?
I won't say. I work from home.
I want that job. Damn it! I want to work. I want to work from home. I want to work from home. I am making a public plea right now to all these. Before Ryan goes, give me this camera. To all these people who think I don't work, to all these people who think I don't want to work, and to all these haters that think I don't actually look for jobs, listen, you can talk to Dr. K and she'll confirm that I look for them. But I want that particular job. Take the camera back. Thank you, Ryan. We love you.
See you guys. Love you too.
Give me this camera. That's the second time you've done that.
And I got more. Hour 2 after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Where did the time go? I don't know how I done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
If you talk and they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
So talk, they hear you. You can do it if you try.
He was only 58 years old when he passed away. That outcome could have been different.
Colorado happens to be one of the worst states for radon levels.
It's in our ground, and it seeps up.
The more you breathe radon, the more chance you have of DNA being hit and the cell mutated. The EPA estimates 22,000 lung cancer deaths a year caused by radon.
We all make choices. When it comes to alcohol, kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Have fun. Hey, have a seat for a second. Remind me about that party again?
Alex is just...
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. They want guidance and honest answers to their questions. And it makes a difference when the message is consistent and part of everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Time for hour two of this spectacular. Ryan McCoffey now joins us this morning.
That's what you need to do to beat Josh Allen. You need to make him uncomfortable.
Hour two, time for some Spivey notes. And here's Jay.
Well, I know he's only in his third year, but they're just wasting Justin Herbert.
Hour two,
the hardest working content creator I know, the Playmaker.
Hey, LeBron James, the greatest scorer of all time. Hey.
Hour two,
the one, the only Christopher Dietz.
They rewarded Ohio State for not playing, and they punished USC for playing.
Hour two, Sam Shady.
Oh, man. It's been a roller coaster ride if you were a Philadelphia Stars fan.
Hour two, that's Big Ben, the man in charge of the BS3 network.
And if I see Kurt 2 Chainz Cousins out.
Hour two, Chris Bay's joining us.
Oh my God! Oh, this game! Oh, way to go, Sammy!
Hour two, was L.
Oh man, I thought I missed it.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Time for hour two of this spectacular, and it starts right now.
Well. Welcome back to Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. I was going to ask y'all a question, but I seen Victor's comment. So now I know what I must do now. Because Victor, you see, don't they say when you win, you talk less, and when you lose, don't talk at all?
Yes.
Victor, you don't effed up now. You don't effed up now. No, go highlight Victor's comment. Because now
this one.
Because so now I really have to dive in on your Cowboys now. Because I'm just gonna have fun. I'm just gonna have fun and be done with it. But since you want to go this route and want to, as Coach Prime would say, make it personal, let's go personal.
Shall I?
So ain't no just having fun. Oh no, this is what we finna do. Cause guess what? I don't need no. I'm putting Cowboys. Y'all finna get this today.
Now?
Oh, right now.
Round 2. Fight.
So we got the Dallas Cowboys here, right? America's team. Look at the defense. Look at them. 70-10 against the state of New York. Just beating up on everybody. You had a bag of chips and you had Zach Wilson. But no, it don't matter. It's the Cowboys. How you going to stop this defense? Michael Parsons ripping the ball from grown men here. And then we get to the desert, the Cardinals. No Kyler Murray, Joshua Dobbs. They tanking. This going to be the worst team in the National Football League.
Actually, there's a few teams competing for that title, but go on.
No, I'm talking about going into the game. And going into the game.
Oh, okay. Go on.
We were saying the Arizona Cardinals would be the worst team in the National Football League.
Right.
And then even Vegas pulled it because Vegas had the Cowboys at 11.
13.
Cowboys by 11.
13.
Oh, was it 13? No, from what I seen, they dropped to 11.
It was 13.
And then James Conner decided to bully the Cowboys defense.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Bully. That unstoppable defense was starting to get bullied.
The
No, we ain't
irresistible.
talking passing. We ain't talking passing game because I don't want to hear nothing about Trayvon Diggs being injured, even though we are sending our thoughts and prayers to Trayvon Diggs.
That we are.
But they got bullied on the ground.
No, they got trucked. They got bullied. I'm sorry.
You know how bad it is? Do you want to tell you how bad it is? From what I seen from the show that I was watching post game, the Cowboys were favored by 11. You got beat by 12.
Yep.
You got beat by more points than the team that you were supposed to beat by.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, these dudes ran for over 200 yards.
Sure did.
The Cardinals. Not the Eagles. Not Fly Eagles Fly.
200
the Cardinals.
yards.
The Arizona Cardinals ran for 220 yards. Anyone make it all worse for you? Want to make it really worse for you? The Cardinals scored 28 points. You know what the time possession is for the Cardinals? 25 minutes and 27 seconds. They scored more points than the time they had for the football. Meanwhile, the Cowboys had the ball for 34 minutes and 33 seconds. Points.
I'm sorry, how many?
You put up 16 points, and you had the ball for almost 10 more minutes. You damn near had the ball for 10 more minutes than Arizona Cardinals, and you put up 16 points. By the way, you got over 400 yards of total offense.
How?
So, yeah, we can be enamored with the Broncos letting Miami run all over them for 70 points, 10 touchdowns.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and don't worry, my hometown team. Oh, I ain't forget about y'all. Y'all gonna get it too. Because I have some questions I need answered. But the Cowboys, people were saying the Cowboys is the best team in the NFL.
I wasn't.
Oh, trust me, the ones that pay
The
attention.
moronic Republic of Cowboy Nation. Yeah, I know.
The ones who pay attention know who's the best team in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
And just for Snowman to laugh and get on me, it's that damn team in California.
Put some respect on their name, doggone it.
But everybody, the Cowboys, it got to be. Did you not see what they're doing? It was against the Bills. It was against Saquon Barkley in the bag of chips, and it was against Zach Wilson.
Saquon Barkley in the bag of chips. I love you, Playmaker. I absolutely adore you for that.
Actually, you get it. Actually, give that credit to Stephen A. Smith because that's where I got it.
Okay.
And then When Snowman was like, and then when Snowman was like, he's worried about Thursday night. I'm like, really, a bag of chips? You worried about a bag of chips?
You did say you did say that. You did it. You absolutely said that.
I'm like, really, you worried about a bag of chips, and you saw what happened Thursday night.
But in my own defense, I did say, and you heard me say that the Giants were one of those teams, no matter who's playing, that always gave me the heebie-jeebies because of the history. And I gave a history lesson, and I brought up two very important games, kind of game that you're very familiar with. It's called the NFC Championship. January 13th, 1991, and January 2012.
And I still say they'll bag of chips up for this season.
Go on, sir. It's all yours. Go on, sir.
So yeah, there's a lot of more people that's gonna get flamed, but they wanted to make it personal. So let's get personal here.
Oh,
Mike
God.
McCarthy, what happened?
Oh God.
What happened? And you know, they helped my brother Victor out. Pennywise. That's what showed up yesterday. Pennywise showed up yesterday.
See, Victor, you can be happy now. He used your name. He used Pennywise.
Dan Quinn got to sit around here looking, asking questions because you did not think your team can get bullied like this, did you, Dan Quinn?
Of course not. Of course not.
Y'all don't mess up. Y'all out of all the teams in the NFL to give a blueprint on how to beat the Cowboys. The era is on the Cardinals. It's the team.
Which makes me even happier for week 5.
And you know what? He answered the question that I was about to ask. When do you play the 49ers? Oh, that's in 2
Week
weeks.
5.
So guess what's going to happen in 2 weeks?
Oh, we're going to punch him right in the mouth. MOUF. Mouth.
Kyle Shanahan looking back and said, oh, if James Conner can do that, I wonder what we can do.
And you know what they have to deal with? You know who the Cowboys have to deal with in 2 weeks' time? In the immortal words of Richard Sherman, Nicholas John Bosa. And he only has 1 sack going into week 4. Well, he's about to triple that against the Arizona Cardinals, but yeah, go on.
But that's in 2 weeks. So next week.
Yeah, that's in 2 weeks. That's in 2 weeks.
I know I say this is personal, but Victor, I want you to hear me and hear me clearly. If they pull this off again Sunday, and mark my words, because I know who y'all playing Sunday. If they pull this off again Sunday, this ain't gonna look nothing close to personal than what I'm gonna do. If they lose next week.
Who do they play next week?
They play the team that I actually can't stand.
And they are
And that's the team that Ryan is crying about right now.
Oh, they play them.
So
they play them.
If y'all lose to him, trust me.
This
ain't even gonna look personal on what I'm doing today.
May I make a personal plea for that game?
Go ahead.
Is it in Jersey or is it in Dallas?
No, it is in Cowboys. So y'all better beat.
Oh, it's in Jerry World.
I can't stand this coach.
Victor's not going to like me.
I don't like this coach.
What I'm about to say.
Cost me 2 Super Bowls. Okay, he shouldn't even have these 2 Super Bowls, but he got them anyway. I can't stand him. I can't stand him more than this is the number 1 team on my hate list for the NFL. Y'all bet not lose to this team on Sunday. Y'all bet not.
I want him to. I want the Jets to beat the ever-loving.
It's not the Jets.
Oh. Well, which game are you looking ahead to?
They have Bill Belichick next.
Oh, they got to play the Patriots.
Yes.
Okay. Then I make a personal plea to Bill Belichick. I can't stand the Patriots either. But I make a personal plea to Bill Belichick. Please. Beat the hell out of the Cowboys. Take the camera back. What were you chanting earlier this morning? I want total freaking anarchy. Damn it. I want anarchy.
So for 1 week, I am a Cowboys fan. 1 week, I'm a Cowboys fan.
I'm not.
Don't y'all up this up Dak Prescott and Marcus Parsons.
I want Dak Prescott to throw 4 interceptions.
I want Matt Jones. I want Matt Jones to suffer, even though he's from Jacksonville, Florida, Bowles High School.
I want Mac Jones to throw 4 touchdowns, and I want Dak Prescott to throw 4 interceptions. You may want the opposite.
You know that flag throw that Bill Belichick did a couple of weeks ago? I want that one. I want that Bill Belichick on the sideline. I want him mad and he just threw the flag there because he know he can't do it.
Let me say this, and let me say this for Victor. And Victor, I love you dearly. He's been my engineer for the last 18 years. He handles our world headquarters in Chicago, and he's been my on-site play-by-play engineer for 16 years. And Victor knows I am teasing him when I do this. But I want excuse me. That's how much of an allergy the Cowboys are giving me. I want them to be so beat up and humbled, but by the time they get to Santa Clara in week 5, that there's not even a carcass left. I want anarchy, damn it.
Way out. Why are you taking the cheap way out?
Why am I taking the cheap way out? Because I can't stand the Cowboys nor the Patriots. Matter of fact, I'll say it this way. I want a tie.
Why are you taking the cheap way out? You already beat them twice in the last 2 playoff games.
So
don't take the cheap way out.
So
no,
I want to kick their ass.
Play them at full strength, even though they can't.
We did play them at full strength twice, and we kicked their ass.
Exactly. So don't take the cheap way out. Let them be as healthy as they can be when they is that game in Santa Clara or is that game?
Yes, it's in our house. It's at Levi Stadium. Week 5, Levi Stadium, Sunday Night Football, and I am calling that one. Matter of fact,
let them come in as healthy as they can. Then you punch them in their mouth. And by the way, yes, I ain't picking the 49ers to win that game.
Listen,
I'm picking the 49ers.
Listen, if I can set it up correctly, I'll be covering the 49ers for the remainder of the season. Chaos Rain Show in the house with us. Chaos, good morning to you. Hey, Chaos, where are you hailing from? So we can shout you out properly. Play Caller Sports Talk, headed by the one and only Cool McCain. So y'all just gonna kick a man while he's down. Nice, Snowman, real nice. Oh, we haven't begun to kick yet. We ain't begun to kick yet, and I know Victor's gonna call me and yell at me.
He can do all. I don't care. He started it. He knew what was coming. They shouldn't have lost to the damn the Cardinals.
See, whatever you give him, he's gonna give back to me, and I'm gonna
the Cardinals without Kyler Murray.
And I'm gonna be laughing my head off the entire time. I'm gonna be laughing.
Now, enough with the Cowboys. Because speaking of teams that shouldn't be losing to another team, New Orleans.
I'll give you the camera back, and I have to step away. I'll be back. It's all yours.
New Orleans Saints. Y'all went into Lambeau Field for the home opener for the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love's home debut. And you dropped 17 on him like it was nothing. And then for some particular reason, as soon as Derek Carr goes down, you give up 18 unanswered to lose the freaking game. No Aaron Jones. No Christian Watson. No David Bakhtiari. I can keep going with the people that wasn't suited up for the Green Bay Packers. And how in the hell they come back from a 17-point deficit to win at home? Explain that to me, Dennis Allen. This defense don't give up 17-point leads. Oh, but wait a minute, they did yesterday. Why? How does that even happen? Soon as Derek Carr come down, did everybody forget how to play football and do their job? Because when you had Derek Carr, offense put up points, defense making stops. Derek Carr gets hurt, and I hope he's healthy, and I hope everything's good because he said he had a shoulder and they were checking for concussions. Hopefully he can not Hopefully he didn't have a concussion, and hopefully it's just probably a shoulder bruise or whatnot. But how all of a sudden he goes out and y'all give up 18 unanswered points? Cam Jordan, the leader of the defense.
Bad, Lucy.
What is going on with the New Orleans Saints? I need answers on that regard because that just threw me for a freaking loop. 17-0. And they scored 18 all in the fourth quarter.
You fool! Give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this camera. Yes, LeBron, it is you. It's always been you. It always will be you. Forever and ever. Amen. The brilliance that is Cole Johnson. Go on, sir.
Cole Johnson. And you know what? That is my cue. That is my cue because I know why Cole Johnson did that.
Mm-hmm.
Not besides the obvious reason.
He muted my mic because I was talking to Lucy, who was just running around all over the place. But go on.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. And go.
I do believe the game was at the bank, right?
Alltel Stadium. Yeah.
You know the building that has 2 swimming pools inside the stadium.
Oh yeah, Alltel Stadium.
I do recall the bank is located in Duval.
That's what I heard.
And you telling me C.J. Stroud, Tank Dell, more cast of rookies, decided to whoop y'all ass by 21 points.
Bitch, are you for real?
20 points. 20 points. The Houston Texans. And you know, I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, Houston.
You for real?
Houston goes for 7-0. I get it. Divisional game, you know, you gonna play a little bit better than you usually do, and you whatnot. Okay, Houston struck first. And
Yep.
Got to the second quarter.
And all hell.
10-0. 10-0. Okay, I'm not worried. Yeah, they'll figure it out. 17-0. Okay, what is going? 17-0 at halftime.
Yep.
What is going on here? What we got going on in Jacksonville? You know, and all my good. Man, we're a second half team. We'll get it again. We're a second half team.
Bitch, please.
Oh, third quarter coming about. Okay, it is 10-24. Houston Texans going into the fourth quarter. All right, Jacksonville, you got 15 minutes left to show the world, everybody, that you're not who everybody wants you to be. Okay, and guess what? You
Stop the cap.
Matter of fact, you know what? Can somebody play the technical difficulty thing? Because I'm
Mr. Johnson, it's all yours.
There's no other way but to play that because there's no way for me.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. The host needs to collect himself for a moment or two. Please stand by. The host simply can't believe how people can be such dolts and idiots. Please stand by. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming, already in progress.
You smart ass idiots tried to kick the ball to the fullback and the fullback took it to the house. You're out. You're out. You're out. How you got smart your damn self on the kickoff? Oh, you can. Oh, freaking fullback taking a kickoff all the way to the house. Get me out of here! This when I knew game was over for y'all. A foot. Cole, if you got something to say, go ahead and say it.
All I have to say.
Shall make you free.
All I have to say is this. A team that is supposed to be the best in its division should not struggle like that against another who they are rebuilding. And you should not lose to them by 20 in your place.
And since we're talking AFC South, the team that's supposed to struggle the most in the AFC South currently leads the division.
That would be the Colts.
That would be the Indianapolis Colts for now.
Mm-hmm. For now.
That would be that I cautiously say for now, and I was instructed to say for now by a certain beautiful woman.
You kicked the ball to a fullback. Took the kick return to the house.
That he did.
Out of all the crazy things I saw yesterday, that had to be the craziest thing ever.
And I've seen crazier.
How does a fullback take a kick return to the house? A fullback.
Wait, wrong one.
Answers are. They will tell you, I'm not a Jaguar fan, but answers needed right now in Jacksonville. Answers seriously are needed in Jacksonville right now. Because nobody can understand what that was yesterday. At the bank.
They don't know what the question asked, though, sir. That's the problem.
That's how bad it was yesterday. How bad it was.
What?
You have people posting on social media still sitting in the stadium. They're sitting there with the caption, I need questions answered.
What?
Stop the cap. They are baffled.
What?
Confused.
What?
Unamused.
What?
I don't got no more. You win.
What?
Stop the cap.
What?
Oh my gosh.
And to the folks of Duval, of which one of my dearest friends, aside of Playmaker, is there. I hate to play this next one, but
You know your damn role and shut your damn mouth.
in session over. Gotta go to a break.
For the people of Duval County, to the city of Jacksonville, Florida, we are going to take 5 in the memory of the fact that the Jacksonville Jaguars don't know how to beat the Houston Texans in Duval.
And after this, after we take, well, first of all, let's put this correctly. 90 seconds from now, we'll welcome Jay Spivey, and we will ask the question, why the hell was Andy Dalton throwing 58 times? Back in a minute.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite
Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets. Join the transporter to Hades.
Should have known Coach Johnson was going to get
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze guard.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crown they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Back around Snowman in the morning with Cole Johnson with the Playmaker. And let's go to Carolina, shall we? I've been waiting for this for 48 hours. Here's Jay in North Carolina. What's up, Jay?
What's up, gentlemen? How are you?
Jay, question for you real quick, because I know Snowman wanted to hop on the Panthers. But Jay, would you like to indulge me before we get off the show on a hot seat? Because I say, well, a certain hot seat just for you.
Oh, and I know what that hot seat. I know what that hot seat is because Jay made the same request of me last night. So
good. I can't wait for this because I hope it's the same one.
To Jay Spivey and to everyone in San Diego and Los Angeles, this is for you. It's a little bit of business. Our Invader Coffee guest line, our guest line is brought to you by Invader Coffee. Use the code Snowman for 15% off of any purchase on invadercoffee.com. Now, we give the floor to Jay Spivey.
You know the funny thing is, I can kill two birds in one stone. I'm up for it.
Well, this one is all Jay. This one is all Jay's. Let
me say Jay up. Brandon Staley, get over here.
Oh my gosh. I think I mentioned this to you guys a couple weeks ago. Maybe I mentioned it last week. Why is he still employed by the quote Los Angeles Chargers, especially after last year's playoff game? He proved it over and over last season with all that analytics garbage. He should never still be employed after last year's playoff game. And then yesterday, what on earth was he doing?
Brandon Staley needs to go.
You go for it on 4th and 1 on your own 24 or whatever it was. Punt the ball. Then he comes in the press conference and says the same thing. They didn't have any timeouts. So what? That's all the more reason to punt it.
He doesn't know what the word punt means.
Just because you're behind one don't mean you say
we're
Brandon
less than a yard. So what? Punt the ball.
Matter of fact, you know what?
Brandon Staley coaches as if he's playing Madden.
Say that again. Say that louder too.
Say that again.
Brandon Staley coaches as if he is playing Madden.
Basically true. Yes, that's true.
Because Brandon Staley, you ran the ball 15 times for 30 yards.
30.
Whack.
Then he comes out with a brand new beard yesterday. Like, that's going to keep his job.
Why is he still employed after what happened? Why is he still employed after what happened 2 years ago against the Raiders, in which the legendary Brent Musburger at the end of overtime said, "Jackpot, baby, let's go to Cincinnati." Go on, Jay.
I mean, seriously, if he were not with the Chargers, who are about the cheapest organization in the NFL, he would not be employed. They don't want to pay his contract to somebody else's. He should not have a job after the Jaguars playoff game. They absolutely blew that game.
Shouldn't have a job after the Raiders game 2 years ago. I said that many a time. I said that many a time, and Jay has been with me. So has Cole and Playmaker and anybody else in the chat that heard me say it the day after that happened.
I just don't understand it.
And for once, your defense showed the hell up.
Well, they're playing Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins, for God's sakes.
Yeah, the same Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins who hit Justin Jefferson in the middle of the field. And he took it the rest of the way on the same defense.
They're playing Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins.
And you have one of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL. You're just wasting him.
How did Jay put it?
He hasn't turned the ball over. He still hasn't turned the ball over.
How did Jay put it in the opening? They're just wasting Justin Herbert. They're wasting
now in his fourth year.
Now in his fourth year. Now in his fourth year. He's being wasted to the hilt.
40 for 47.
405 yards.
That's the simple fact. He threw 47.
Look at these little all-streets who are now in the NFL who used to coach with Sean McVay. Staley's one of them. What have they done?
Not a doggone thing.
Look at this coaching tree that Sean McVay has. What have they done?
Not a doggone thing.
Everybody wants the next Sean McVay, but they don't understand what is going on. There's only one Sean McVay.
The same division. How about a dumpster fire is the AFC West right now? Other than the Chiefs, there's nothing.
Other than the Chiefs, it's a big fat dumpster fire.
Actually, go ahead, Jay, because me and Snowman, we don't beat up on the Broncos already. So go ahead, have your fun. We already beat up on the Broncos.
All yours, Jay. Take it.
I didn't hear what he said. I'm sorry.
Beat up on the Broncos with us. It's all you.
70 points?
Yep.
How do you get 70 points in an NFL game? It's only happened 4 times in NFL history.
They ain't know where the ball was at.
They got humiliated.
They thought he went right. He went up and went straight.
And why was Russell
went straight and went left?
Why was Russell Wilson still in the game late in the game?
Which ball, the pigskin or the ones between the legs?
Both.
They ain't know what was up. They ain't know what was down. They ain't know what was left. They ain't know what was right. They ain't know where to go.
Then Peyton gets mad at a reporter in the press conference. It's not the reporter's fault.
No, I'm saying, but I don't blame Sean Payton either. He
not
said
the reporter's
it was
fault for losing about 70 to whatever it was.
Sean Payton came out and said it was embarrassing. Okay, it was embarrassing, but the reporter, to his credit, was still like, "Hey, but this is a historical embarrassment, though." I mean,
I know that. Next question. Well, no, that's not his fault.
It's not his fault either. I mean, it's his fault they got beat by 7, but it's not his fault the way he responded to the reporter. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I said it was an embarrassment. Speaking of embarrassment, Jay, would you mind indulging me for a moment?
Uh-oh.
Because I've been holding on to this since Saturday.
Actually, hold that thought. Hold that thought, Playmaker. We'll close with your question. I want Jay to indulge me with something that he texted me, and I want him to go completely off the rails. Why is Andy Dalton throwing the ball 58 times?
Pretty much why is any quarterback doing that, especially Andy Dalton? I mean, what is Frank Reich, who was a really good quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
What is he thinking?
He ain't.
14 carries for 44 yards.
You're not going to win that way, especially at Seattle. You're not.
Nope.
Oh my God. I mean, I just don't get it. And we wonder why they're 0-3.
I will never forget Jay's question to me last night when he said, and I quote, "Why is Andy Dalton throwing the ball 58 times?"
Well, you
And
know,
they
it's
still lost by 10.
He's probably got his arm in an ice bath today.
He's got one left.
Setting up, gentlemen. It is perfectly setting up. Think about it. The rookie quarterback is not up to par. They have an over-the-hill guy who's starting and throwing the ball over the place. Who can save this team? Oh, that's right. Cam Newton.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God.
Superman.
That is not happening.
Bring him back. He says he's not retired. Bring him back. He can come back for the third time.
And get socked in the mouth for the 100th time.
Because as I mentioned, that offensive line is horrible.
And porous.
I mean, 14 carries for 44 yards kind of tells the story.
And again, they have no tight end. They have no tight end, have no receivers.
None. They have no one. They have no one to throw the. They have no one to throw the ball to. They have no one to run the ball. Jay Cole, that's for you. They have no one to run the football. And I can say that.
I go back to what I said several times to you guys. With the dearth of quarterback play right now, why do you trade all those picks to the Bears, plus your quote-unquote best receiver, when you could have waited this year when the quarterback class, as you've seen every Saturday, is way better than this year's class.
Much better.
Well, Caleb Williams and Drake May, just two of them.
Listen, I was just on a podcast yesterday. I was on a podcast yesterday. Thank you, Jerry Riles, for that. And I will pose this question as Cole has expertly posed it. Jay posed it the night we did the draft. Playmaker did in the chat the night we did the draft. Why did you mortgage your draft for DJ Moore? You mortgaged your draft for DJ Moore.
I don't care what people say, and I've had this argument with a lot of people. He is not an ultra number one receiver. I don't care who he is,
and never has been.
Snowman
number two. Same with Robbie Anderson.
Yes.
Robbie Chosen. He is not. He is a number 3 receiver. I said it. He's a number 3. Same with DJ Moore. He's a number 3, and yet the Bears, the Chicago Bears, my hometown team, which I haven't followed since 1985, mortgage their entire future once again, because we've seen it before. We've seen it before. After the Bears won the Super Bowl, that team should have been the dynasty of the 80s and not the 49ers for many, many reasons. But the Bears, you know what? I will pull myself back.
If y'all pay attention to me,
let's face it.
After
that trade, they both deserve each other.
I will pull myself back because Cole is giving me that tomorrow. Cole, do a preview if you would, please. Please do a preview.
Because preview because I know you got me for 2 hours tomorrow, and I ain't even get started on college yet.
And you won't.
No. See, Playmaker. This is. I'm loving this. See, you gonna get your chance to cook.
Can I go off on Colorado
and Snowman
and the Bears as well?
And Jay, you get a chance to cook now because I would love to hear your take on that.
I want Jay.
Are we talking about the sorry Bears or
right
the
now?
overrated Colorado Buffaloes?
First of all, start with the sorry ass Bears, please, because I'll save all my venom for tomorrow and kick every Bear fan I know while they're down. Jay,
Bears, man.
I know. I think I'm pretty sure. I know it's been a long week, but I'm pretty sure I texted you this last week about Justin Fields railing on his coaches. How about taking some accountability for yourself? And you're not any better than you were 3 years ago. How do you sit there as a pro quarterback and sit in a major press conference and you blame your coaches?
I mean, why we can't blame coaches? They ain't excuse.
What did Cool and I say Thursday?
And then you let somebody break into your facility and steal a bunch of equipment?
Basically, Justin Fields is like, the nerve of you giving me a Harry Potter novel-sized playbook. Give me the one-sheeter that you hand offense coordinators. I can handle that.
He's turning into Scam Newton. Never took accountability.
Scam Newton. I love it. He never did take does. Let me change the tense of my sentence. He never does take accountability. Correct, gentlemen?
No, he took accountability yesterday.
I didn't hear it.
They're horrible. The Bears are terrible.
I didn't hear it.
Is anybody ready for that exciting game Sunday between the Bears and Broncos?
Can we get Bishop Bullwinker to answer that question, please, Cole? Bears Broncos next weekend. Are we ready for that game?
They actually are playing. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no.
What's the over under in that game? One team like to give us 70. One team like to give us 70 points. The other team don't.
Will anybody be there? Will anybody watch it?
There's one team that gives up 70 in a game and another that hasn't scored 70 all season. Next.
What's the
and
over?
that's 70 points total.
What's the over under in that game?
20.
Hey man, I need Jay to cook Dabo, man. I need this.
No, we're saving that one. Jay,
I need Dabo to
Colorado.
Colorado?
No, Colorado.
Colorado.
Saturday.
Hold on, what's up with this cooking Colorado mess? I'm sick of this.
Quiet. Cook Colorado, Jay.
As I stated on Facebook last night, I'm a huge college football fan. And I'm glad for what Colorado's done for the first month of the season.
Yep.
I am too.
But they've gotten, and I'm really getting tired of people calling him Coach Prime because that's not his name. He's either Coach Sanders or Deion Sanders. You don't call other coaches a coach whatever. They're his or her name. I don't care what he calls himself. He's not Coach Prime. And I like Deion. I really do. I've always liked Deion. I have, because he played for the 49ers. He was great with the 49ers. And he was great on TV. But you also have to take your lumps as a coach at a major college as well, even though as sorry as Colorado's been. And they took a big one. And they're going to get another one this Saturday against Southern Cal. I love it. But all these people are so hyped about one coach and his sons and this and that. My goodness. I just don't get it.
Colorado. Let me make a college football and basketball reference at the same time. And Cole, I'm going old school. You and Jay will adore this. Colorado got run over yesterday like any team playing the 1990 UNLV running Rebels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But this was supposed to happen. I mean,
Yeah, it was. It absolutely was. It absolutely was supposed to happen.
Look at
in their right
Absolutely.
minds thought
Hold
Oregon's
on.
going to lose
Hold on,
at
Playmaker.
home to Colorado.
No, because everybody
Playmaker.
everybody is proving what Deion said in the press conference.
Get him now. Get him
No,
now.
not that part. Everybody's going for Deion, not the Colorado Buffalo team. They're going for Deion.
Mhm.
And it's not Deion's fault. It's the media's fault.
No, it's Colorodo's fault for playing like
It's
this.
not all. It's everybody. Everybody needs to take some accountability.
Jay can tell you. Jay can tell you this from experience. The media flocks to wherever the attention is.
Especially now with
It's fault.
clickbait. With clickbait, yes.
Listen, there's clickbait all over the place. Jay
Look
knows
at the ratings for their games this year.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case,
Look at game day. Look at
and let
game
me
day
add
2
to
weeks
that.
ago.
Let me add
they
to
didn't
that.
have to go to Boulder for no freaking Colorado. They chose to go there.
Just a
The
minute. Just a
media
minute.
goes where the attention
The media goes where the clickbait. The media. Let me put this in a simpler sentence, Cole. The media goes where the clickbait is. Where was the clickbait this past weekend? Eugene, Oregon.
But game day was in
Oregon.
South Bend. The game day was in South Bend.
Who gives a flying damn?
This is why.
No, but y'all gonna sit here trying to defend the media. The media should have went to Oregon if that was the case.
This is why I said Playmaker.
Mm-hmm.
The Iowa State Notre Dame game, yeah, that probably would be the better game. However, the attention is going to
And
be
it
on
was.
Oregon, Colorado, which it was.
It was the better
Why?
game was in South. The better game was indeed in South Bend, Indiana, because it came down to the buzzer. But
Yeah, it came to the last
echoing
play of the
Cole's
game,
point, and Cole has said this for 3 weeks. He has said this. No, actually, Cole said this when Deion Sanders was signed his contract
since
to
January.
coach Colorado. He said this since January. Every Colorado game, home or road, is going to be a primetime game.
Of course
no
it
matter what
is.
no matter what time it's being played, no matter where it's being played, because they want to follow Deion. They
And
don't
I don't know
care
if you guys have
about
noticed
this.
or not, especially now with NIL. Of course, coaches can do commercials all they want. But of
Mhm.
course, there's a million Aflac commercials of him and Saban. But there are Deion's in an California Almonds commercial now.
Yep.
He and both of his sons are in a KFC commercial now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen
And you're
that.
going to see more and more and more.
Yeah,
And
and
he sold all of his
Exactly.
glasses last week.
Mhm.
I mean, it's just
That's
going to be a
Colorado
cash
State fault.
cow.
That's the
Mhm.
Colorado State head coach's fault for even bringing that into the equation.
You know,
And I have no
it's
problem
just-
with that. I have no
Mhm.
problem with that.
I don't either.
None.
I don't have a problem
But
with that at all.
I'm telling he's going to have to take his lumps if he wants to be. Now, to
He has to
me,
take his
there's
lumps.
already rumblings about his going to NFL. To me, would be better off staying in college. I think he could be more helpful with these kids in college.
He'd be better
He'd be
staying
much
at
He's
Colorado.
not
Stay in college.
He said he's
Because
not going to the
college,
NFL.
NFL guys aren't going to listen to him.
No,
And he
they're
hasn't
not.
said that.
He
Deion
said he's
himself
not going to
actually
the
said
NFL.
Mhm. And he's
Deion
and
himself
he's
actually
saying,
said that.
But
He
you know
should-
who's going to be calling? Gerard's going to be calling.
Of course.
and
To
I
make
hope
a more
Deion
clown
hangs,
show, even more clown-like.
and I hope Deion and I hope
Mhm.
and I hope Deion hangs up on his ass for the way he got. Not only for the way he's going to be bombarding his phone now, but for the way he got treated in his years in Dallas. And I know people are going to say to me, but he got used on both sides of the ball. Well, Deion will tell you, he begged for it, but it took Barry freaking Switzer 5 games into the 1995 season to employ that.
Or do it. Mhm.
5 games into the season for you to use the most dynamic athlete you have had since Alvin Harper, Michael Irvin, and the triplets came there in 1989. 5 full games into the season. And what makes it so bad, the one game you had against the defending world champion 49ers, he only used him on defense. And what happened? The third play of the game in Texas Stadium, Deion Sanders got scorched. He got scorched. And there's nothing against Deion Sanders. Don't get it twisted. It's nothing against Deion Sanders. It's that doggone coaching staff of Barry Switzer when Durrell decided to let his ego do the talking and not the facts presented before him and keep Jimmy Johnson. Deion should stay at Colorado, and I hope when Gerald comes calling that he hangs up on his ass.
See, all this. See, Deion has always been Deion.
Deion should hang up until they put Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor.
Can y'all tell me whenever Deion has not been Deion?
Like I just said, I like Deion. I
State.
got no problem with Deion as a person.
He was still doing this at Jackson State.
I have no problem with Deion as a person.
Now he's at a Power 5 school. Now there's more light being shown.
But I do. If you look, the kids really respect him. I think he's done an excellent job with his sons.
He's done wonders.
Shador, if you look at him, Shador is an excellent quarterback. He really is.
Yes.
His fundamentals are great.
Yes.
And they're getting better.
That surprised
me.
This game, what you
the problem is they don't have a lot around him.
That's what surprised me.
They was going to be playoff contention championship team. He never came out and said that.
Listen, you know what's going to help. You know what's going to help Colorado. Deion, and we got to close with this. Deion said, "Get me now," because the next part of the team that he's going to build will be in the trenches.
And guess who's joining the coaching
you know
staff
what?
next year?
Not only is he going to get the portal people, but now they're joining the Big 12 next year. They're going to get those. They're going to get those Texas kids.
Yep.
Since they're joining that area, they're going to get those Texas kids.
He's going right into Texas, and he's recruiting every offensive and defensive lineman that he can.
Period. And receivers.
And he lives in the state. He lives
in Texas. Absolutely, he lives in Texas. So we already know what's going on. We already know what's going on. And for those of you who don't pay attention, I advise you to pay attention. And we're out of time.
What? And guess what? That other team getting roasted tomorrow. I hope y'all know that.
I hope so. We're out of time.
They're getting roasted because I got something for Dan Lanning. I got something for him.
I got it. Okay. Then I'll just have to back it up then, because I'm going to roast Playmaker in the process. Playfully. But I'm gonna roast Playmaker. I'm gonna do it playfully like I was doing this morning. And we're out of time. Jay, can you join me tomorrow? I want you to be my first episode. I want you to be part of my first episode of the new season of the Brian Snow Show. Would you join me tomorrow, please?
What time are we talking about?
2:00.
Get me on. Just send me a link, and I'll be happy to come on.
You got it. We'll do it. That'll be the first hour. That'll be the first hour recording tomorrow, and I'll let y'all know in separate posts how we're going to do this. Thank you, Jay. We love you, and I will talk to you tomorrow, and we'll do this. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
You too, bro.
Now I gotta go drive. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move, and always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, then
they're not big enough.
Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope y'all are too. It's a full-out flame session tomorrow with the Playmaker, myself, and our cast of thousands. So long, everybody.
Peace.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic, but I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
You fool! Give me this camera. Yes, LeBron, it is you. It's always been you. It always will be you. Forever and ever. Amen.